Hey everyone, Darlash here. Welcome back to some more Sid Meier's Civilization VII. We are playing as Simon Bolivar in the Bulgarian Empire on Deity difficulty. And in our last episode, we made peace with Catherine, Tecumseh, I think Tecumseh was last episode, and Napoleon. Catherine actually gave us Athens, which is a 25 pop city, and then Napoleon gave us Parsa, which I think was his old capital from antiquity. And then I don't think Tecumseh gave us anything, but we wanted to make peace with them just to kind of give us a buffer of sorts. We're trying to get away from all this hostility. It's just going to follow us into the modern age for sure, like without a doubt. So we do kind of have that to look forward to, but then we also want to make sure that we can get our infrastructure established enough as we go into modern, because we are looking to get this last legacy node in the economy, or the economic path. So that would be really nice if we were able to do that. But basically we're kind of playing it so that we're able to get as much territory as possible, build as much infrastructure as possible, and just kind of keep our civilization well-rounded enough so that we're not kind of I guess like off in any particular way that's gonna kind of prevent us from succeeding in the next stage. So that goes to like legacy, overextending, things like that. So yeah, if you find yourself enjoying this one, go ahead and hit that like button. Helps the channel out massively. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And let's dig back into this here. So this is Parsa, so we can do some repairing here. It says 0, but I don't think it's 0. This is because when we capture a settlement, we get a free building here as Simon Bolivar. But so the repair should definitely cost us gold, but it's going to take up our free production that we would normally get. So we're not going to do that immediately. We're going to actually get this hidden fortress first. There is a Paradisa here, so we're actually going to build a hidden fortress there, and then it'll only take us 120 gold to repair the stonecutter there. So that is that. I don't think we really need anything in Parsa. We do have a missionary here to convert it, but aside from that, we should be okay. I did want to check, because we haven't been keeping up on our relics. Yeah, we do have some free slots here. Are all relics 2 culture 2 happiness? So we can just kind of throw these all in here. Oh, yeah, this El Escorial wonder. Definitely want to get these relics in here. We just have so many relics. It's pretty insane. So that should help our happiness situation out a little bit, and give us, what's it called? A little bit more culture as well. Okay, in terms of our military here, what are we trying to do? So let's actually move you in, and we'll move our fleet commander up here, and I kind of want to just shoot this. Okay, that's destroyed. I want to move these ships down here. We actually need the fleet commander to come over here. I don't think you have range, unfortunately. Yeah, we should move the fleet commander just straight down. Let's hit the Lancer, because he's the biggest threat for sure. We are still at war with Pachacuti, and he has Carax here, which is a little annoying. We should be able to just capture this. Oh, there is a Lancer there, actually. Well, that's not great. We can fortify this unit here, and then what we're going to want to do is we want to get around this Carax. We don't want to be bothered with that. We want to capture this district here. And then I guess the ship can just move over one. That's probably okay. Over here, we want these ships to essentially shoot that Lancer. Do have a promotion, which is really nice. On our fleet commander here, we're going to grab Salvo. So that is not necessary. Salvo, I think, is the way to go. And then this ship will actually just hop into our fleet commander whoops, we clicked the thing. Too many things to click. We'll hop into the fleet commander here. Okay, so that's those ships done. Now up here, Ben Franklin does have a decent number of Lancers, which is not great. We can upgrade our man-at-arms, but we only have a few turns left of the age, so I don't really want to if we don't have to. What we would like to do is have you, well, how do we want to do this? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 crossbows. You shoot at this Lancer. So, oops. If we can get you to focus fire here, and then we can get you... how do we want to do this? I guess what we want to do is have you heal Do you have anybody that you can put down in his place? You do actually. So let's actually pack you up. It's so hard to click some of these units sometimes because of all the icons on the screen. Let's pop you out here. And you... Oh, they're already fortified there. So you can hang out and heal because you're probably going to get attacked. And then let's have you do a focus fire on this Lancer. Okay, so he's gone. You still have a shot. So let's have you fire on this Lancer. And then we can actually use this. Actually, this commander should heal, and he is healing. So our level 10 commander should focus fire this commander. Or this commander, this Lancer. Just for that little bit of extra damage. Unfortunately, all the focus fires looked like they worked this time, which is good. Okay, you, sir, could slam this Lancer. I think you will. Was he in range of the Resolute commander to get some health back? He was. Perfect. You, Mr. Missionary, need to come up here to convert this capital back. Over here, we don't really need to fight anything. So we're probably not going to try to. Oh, we made peace with Napoleon anyway, so we don't actually have to. So let's have you just come over here and fortify, and you can fortify as well, just in case. I don't think he can declare war with us again before the age is over, but I just realized I doubled up fortifications there. Okay, so I guess you might as well just hang out here. We do have a religion issue in our capital, but I don't think we can do any. Oh, we have a missionary here, but he's already been moved, so that's okay. You can go on alert. You're not really going to do much. We're at peace with Catherine and Tecumseh, so we don't need to do anything with that. All right, so let's move this ship back into this settlement here just to hang out. You are being escorted already, so that's fine. Can you reach this settler? Oh, there's actually a boat in here. Can you reach the settler? Then you heal. You are looking rough, so we're gonna have you move down there. We're just gonna have you escort this treasure fleet back, and hopefully it'll make it there. You, sir, so there is some enemy navy up here. Let's have you move in. Why is it like showing like an attack there? Let's have you just heal for now. Let's have you deploy the boat that you do have, and then we can attack Pachacuti's ship there. Nice. Naval commander will just wait. I think you just start walking back over this way, just in case we need you for something. We really just need to sort of reconvert whatever we can. That was actually a rural tile. The walls are rural tiles. That's so crazy. We can just hop in this water here and then reconvert that. And then, oh, you can convert this now. Perfect. One more relic for us. Is there anywhere that you need to get to in the next several turns that you can actually be effective? Probably not. So, I mean, I guess we'll have you come over this way. 12 turns, you'll never make it here. Okay, moving all these missionaries around. There's so many missionaries. That doesn't look like there's anything up here on the polar ice caps, which is, that's fine. We just want as much religion as we can. I don't think we're going to get the that second founder belief. I have no idea what % religion you need, or if it's even based on that. So we will see. We should be able to reconvert Parsa. That shouldn't be a problem. Probably want to leave a couple missionaries up this way just as a precaution, just to make sure that nothing gets reconverted up here. I'm actually going to have you wait this turn. Isn't there something over here that needs to be reconverted? Did we get all of that? Okay, that actually all looks good. There's got to be like some like random settlements somewhere that's just not converted to our religion that we don't know about. And that's what's keeping us from getting everything. You can hang out here. You are actually almost dead, so I'm going to move you off of that tile just in case there's a plague. And then you are all set. I think we're going to hold on to our gold for now. Can we make peace with Pachacuti? 5 turns for you, and probably not yet. Nope, 4 turns for you still. Yeah, so probably not making much peace with them before the end of the age, which is fine. Can you move up? Okay, you can just... Ooh, I heard some more plague. We do have architecture done, so that is awesome. We have a narrative choice. We're going to take the culture. I do kind of want to see where this plague is, so we can repair all our stuff. 104 to repair everything. It was actually 104 to repair everything that time, which is good. We like that. We could build a temple here to use our relic. Is that worth it? Probably not. Probably not worth it. Carvuna does have some growth. Can we get a good amount of yield anywhere? So this gives us, so 28 yield right now, and then, okay, so if we can get 2 more specialists here, that should give us give us another notch in the science legacy path, but we probably won't have enough time to do it. But that is okay. So do we have, there is some happiness here that we can grab. I kind of want to grab the growth though. The growth might be more valuable with the production. So we're going to do that. We only have one thing to research in this case, so we'll go ahead and do that. Katana, what do we want to build for you? Brickyard and Sawpit both take 1 turn, but I don't know if they're high value. The bank could be. Yeah, the bank could be. The hospital could be as well. I think we'll go for the hospital. Didn't say there's a +10 hospital. There is a +10 hospital right here. So let's go for that. There's some production in Breslov as well. Could build a +7 bank. We have to build it on a step pyramid though, which is not ideal, especially going into the next age. So we don't really have a good place to build it, unfortunately. Could build it here. How much growth does Breslov already have? 199. So we could build it on that farm and then move the farm somewhere else. I think we will do that because then we get that extra gold and we can move the farm. Oh, there's a 4 production tile here, but Breslov has so much production already. I think we go for the growth going into modern. Oh, this got fully reconverted. That took 1 whole movement there. That's kind of a shame. Should have enough time to reconvert it though. Over here in Axum, I think we're gonna build some more navy. Probably another boat after that as well. And then we can probably throw it on some walls somewhere. That's probably fine. That might take the rest of the age for Axum. Okay, do we have a city that needs happiness? Yes, Karvuna needs happiness. And then where can this go? Who produces the most gold out of all of our cities? Let's see. So let's get rid of towns, and so it looks like our capital does. So we can throw this in the capital. Looks like Ben Franklin retreated. Looks like our boat got slammed, which is okay. Macha Cutie is coming over here to do stuff. Could do a coastal raid, and that should heal us. Okay, perfect. We can move you up. You can shoot this Lancer. I don't really want to fight the Karak. I think we shoot the Lancer instead. Okay. Then if we move you over, move you over, move you down, we should be able to do a barrage land target here. Okay, that's actually perfect. And then this ship is being annoying, but we can move our fleet commander up and deploy our other Karak. And then we can do a barrage land target here to get rid of that Lancer. Capture this district. We only need to capture this one, which it looked like there was a Lancer there, but now I'm not seeing one, so I'm not sure. Okay. Mesa Verde. If we could get that, that would be really good for us. It does have all of its fortifications up still. So that means we're gonna have to deposit all of our troops into our commanders. We're not really gonna have time to heal too much, so we're gonna kind of have to do what we can. I don't want you to slam that though, so we'll kind of be smart about this. Can you shoot this guy? No, that would have been amazing though if you could. We can pillage for science, so we will do that. And then you heal the rest of your troops, because they are going to need it. Yeah, I was just looking at these settlements here. Is this? That's you, okay. We're getting, I mean, maybe it's not going to matter, but I would still like to try to, what's it called? To get the founder belief if we can, which means we have to buy a missionary here probably. I don't think we have a missionary close enough besides this one, and he's going to be kind of busy up here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's buy a missionary here. That's probably fine. Okay, so who has room for troops? You do. You're healing though. You don't. So let's actually pop you in here. Let's pop you in here. Pop you into our level 10 commander. Let's try that again. Okay, so you need to move up here, and it looks like we probably, whoops, did not mean to do that. Actually, you can actually just hop right back in. Looks like we're going to want a lot of crossbows out here, like no matter what. So we're going to do that. And then we can use, so this commander is healing. So we're actually going to use you to do a focus fire here. Perfect. Okay, we do still have a crossbow on this tile. You're full, and you're full. So that means we're just going to have to have this guy go on foot, which is okay. Not ideal, but it is okay. So let's have you move up here. Let's have you move over. Can you make it all the way down? You can. That's perfect. And then you, Mr. Crossbow, we'll just have to move back here and just hang out for now. Okay, you're healing. You should probably fortify instead, just in case. Okay, so we do have some production in Rome. Rome has tons of food, so I think the pavilion is probably the thing to go for. How much happiness does Rome have, actually? 1.7. We're going to lose happiness if we build this. We lose happiness if we build anything, actually. Yeah, I mean, we lose 2 happiness, but we gain 7 culture. I don't know if that's actually worth it. Maybe we just build medieval walls. I think that's probably okay. Because the thing is, right, the pavilion's going to be obsolete in a few turns. So the wall will at least give us a little bit of health on the districts in the next age, I believe. Jadet can afford to throw a pavilion down and not go negative happiness, so we will do this, depending on where we can put it. So it has to be here if we want all the adjacency. Could put it on the armor and just get 6 culture. Could put it on the guild hall, get 6 culture. This is probably fine to put here. Okay, then Carvuna also has production. This is all from the pillaging. They finished all their things that they were working on, which is pretty awesome. We're already negative happiness, so actually we don't really have a lot of walls here, but we should build some. Just to have them up, I think, would be good. So that's already been converted. We need you to move into the city. You're going to take some damage, but then you need to convert that back. You're going to go on alert, just in case. We need you to get there. And then we need you to actually deploy some boat action. Then move up. There's no way, like, it says we one-shot this guy, but there's no way. Yeah, I was going to say that's like impossible. We can take him out though, it looks like. I think. Okay, perfect. He is gone. Were we moving you up? Oh, you took out the settler. Let's have you move back and heal. You should already be healing. Okay, that looks good. Who's left? This treasure fleet should be moving, so let's have you do that, but you ran right into an enemy ship. So we'll just have you escort, and hopefully we don't get blown away there. It looks like whoever was up here was retreating, so we can move you up here. You can heal. Okay, you're healing. You can go on alert. Okay, this missionary can convert this. Perfect. There is another great work. And then religion, we are 89%, which means we're getting converted elsewhere still. That is unfortunate, but it is how the game goes. Okay, we're just going to have all these missionaries just move kind of strategically to a degree. I'm more interested to see if there's any other islands over here that might have a settlement that we haven't seen yet, that might be or might get converted or might have been converted. Let's actually move you over. God's crazy. You can chill. You can chill. So actually, let's look here. So 1, 2, 3, 89. So that means there's got to be some settlements somewhere that I just haven't been converted that we haven't found yet. So I'm not sure where those would even be, unless they're city-states. I didn't even think about that. I'm wondering if city-states can be converted. That would be something, wouldn't it? Okay, we'll have you wait up here. You can move down a little bit. I will say, the religion stuff is fine, but I'm going to be glad to get into the modern age and not have to worry about moving all these missionaries around anymore. Like, that's going to be really nice. I just have to say. Okay, there's always like extra missionaries that are just still need to move, like no matter what, every time. Let's actually have you run all the way down here. You're never going to make it there, but we'll send you down there anyway. Volcanic eruption. I actually gave that tile science. That's value. Yeah, we got converted. That's just annoying. 85%. Well, we can convert this for what it's worth. It's back at 86. Maybe it's the populations that kind of determine how that goes. Right, so let's think. If I move you here, that doesn't cost all your movements, so you can convert that back. Perfect. Guess you just reconvert this again. And then here, we should probably just produce a missionary. That's not going to be enough to convert it. Maybe. No, maybe we just buy one. I'm pretty set on trying to get this before the end of the age if we can. Obviously, I could have put more effort into it, but I didn't want to solely commit to doing that, just doing the religion thing the whole game. We definitely got a lot of value out of it, though. In terms of putting a specialist here, I don't think there's a way we can get any more science legacy points. So I don't think, like, we don't have any specialists down here at all. So it doesn't look like that will work. So I think in terms of like the modern age, we can probably just grow to these fishing tiles, and that might be okay. However, I think having specialists could also be really good, especially if we're going to build over like the observatory, for instance, with some science buildings. I'm not sure. I do like growth. Growth usually works out really well for me. Yeah, let's actually put them right. Actually, this one has the one production as well, so let's actually put them back here on the university. Okay, we have some growth in our capital as well. We can grab this going into modern, could actually be invaluable. But we are going to want to get more, what's it called? More urban tiles. So maybe not, maybe we don't go for those. Maybe we go for like this because this has 2 production on it as well. So I think we will do that. Okay, narrative event, we will go for the 300 science. Okay, production in Preslav. Yeah, it's like, it's kind of silly at this point. I guess just throw down more medieval walls. Because, I mean, we could produce more military, but, like, we have so much military, and it's just gonna, what's it called? Get a stale? Not stale. They're gonna essentially disband if we have too many. I can't coastal raid this. Can you coastal raid this? Okay. If you move up. Wait, what? Why can't we coastal raid that? Okay, so we're gonna bombard this. So that's gone, and that's ours. So that's Agilus, so we confirm that. I mean, we just need this district. Why can't we coastal raid it? I'm a little unsure why we can coastal raid sometimes, but not other times. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. In any case, we're going to focus fire this district. And then this crossbow, I can click on it. I can never click on these things. I guess you hop into this commander here. It doesn't seem like there's a point to like slam these because we just don't do enough damage. We can take out this Lancer here. We have 5 turns to grab Mesa Verde. Can move up and shoot that. We actually need to get all these boats moved up. You slam this guy. Okay, and then I guess we have to deploy man-at-arms here to defend against the Lancer attack. It's unfortunate because I'd much rather have another crossbow out to shoot. Actually, no, I need you to heal. It does matter, but it does. Could sweep around and put units over here. Maybe we should. Like how it said, I could walk through his city, even with the walls there. This boat is over here. Not sure what it's doing, but we should be able to do a lot of damage. Convert. Yeah, doesn't look like we'll be getting. I can't actually remember what I was gonna say. We will be, or I mean, I think I meant to say deposit the treasure fleet for this. I don't know if this is the one that will. Oh, no, this is one we stole from Napoleon. I actually don't know how much this, but oh man, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna make it in time to get our second economic node. I don't think we are. It's gonna be very close. Very, very. Oh, here too, but no defense for it. Technically, I think it's gonna be close. It depends. It all depends on how much treasure each one of these is holding. Okay, now it is time for the march of the most of which are just going to stay where they are. Oh yeah, look, this guy's trying to do stuff up here. Yeah, that's like that's like the toughest part about this is you're trying to convert all these settlements, but then like you have to keep them converted, and then the more that there are, the more that you have converted, the what's it called? Oh, we can't go around this. Oh, we always get stuck on like stuff. Like enemy districts, like you can't, the AI doesn't know how to like walk around them or path around them. But yeah, like it gets harder just to maintain control because you have to have so many missionaries all over the map just to maintain that. And then like new settlements are being put down, so like they have to be converted, and it's just pretty tough to be able to do because like stuff can be converted right at the end, and like at the last turn, like then what do? Can't do anything. So that's all that. Yep, there's always that straggler missionary. Actually, can you get here? Probably not in time. Let's see. Oh, our city got attacked? Oh, that's kind of hilarious. 1 man-at-arms is trying to take the settlement. Okay, well, there's Preslav back. We have over 600 science. We're way ahead in science. Our military is pretty good too. Still only 91% though. Okay, Rome has some growth. We can grow to this tile. It's probably fine. All of our tiles are kind of meh here for specialists. We don't really need the growth here in Rome, so we just stack this here. That's probably okay. And then a katana. Looks like this is the tile we were using for specialists before. Probably okay to put it here, although this one has 3 science on it because of the university, it seems. So we probably want to put it on this tile. Growth in X. Okay, so technically 2 more specialists on this would give us another notch, the science legacy path. I don't think we're going to get there. So this one actually has 4 science. So let's put that there. Production in Rome. What do we want to do? I think we're just building walls because like these are just going to get, they're going to be obsolete. So I think having some extra walls up just in case would be really good. And then being able to use those other tiles for the modern era buildings would be better. As I say that, I'm about to throw down this bank. Maybe we put down the medieval walls first. We have medieval walls on the city hall. 3 turns for the bank. Do we even have 3 turns? We do. It's a 10 gold bank here. It's probably not worth it, but we'll put it down for now. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the call is there. I'm gonna put more medieval walls in these coastal settlements though. Yeah, we've had so much production and stuff. Like it's kind of hard to believe that we've been able to set up everything so nicely this game. Okay, dude, can we get this guy out of here? If I move you back, can you? 1, 2, 3, probably not. Can I coastal raid this and capture it? No, I can't. Hold that thought. Let's move you into this settlement and you will go on alert. Hang on. Let's move you up. Let's have you move up and you shoot. Okay. Let's have you move up and you shoot. And now can we coastal raid it? Okay. There is Saba. So that's ours now. Keep it, of course. We have some resources. We have some truffles. Can we not sort by this anymore? I don't think we put this anywhere. I think we just leave it alone. Okay, so we were able to capture Saba. We could take Argus from Ben Franklin. This is not a good settlement. I'd much rather try to grab Mesa Verde. Oh, I did not mean to move him onto that one. I meant to move him here and then deploy and then move on. Our commander might get slammed, which would be unfortunate. You can shoot this Lancer and soften him up a bit. Okay, this has been converted. Let's have you move out of this, and I guess you hang out for now. I'm going to have you hop into this fleet commander, then you move up and heal for this turn, if that even works. I'm not convinced that when the units are healing, after they've already moved, that they actually heal at all, so we'll see. Okay, and then you can just do a focus fire on this district. We have 4 turns to capture Mesa Verde, and that is if our you know what, they can actually just fight me if they want to. We're just gonna sit tight. Like they're not gonna be able to take that settlement with those boats. Here's a treasure fleet. I don't know if it actually has, this boat's in the way. I don't know if it actually has enough movement to get back to what's it called, our town in time, or our homelands in time. All right, so let's use this 5 point. That's huge. We need 1 more to make it here. Okay, so next turn we get that and we push the age. Let's have you hop in here. Let's have you hop in here. And you can just heal. Yeah, see, like this is being converted. I don't even see the missionary that did it. Like, what do you do about that? There's not enough time left. You move here, then you can convert that. We have more treasure fleet action. That's crazy. Convert this. Yeah, we're just gonna do our best with the religion. You can wait, because the age should be over next turn. You can go on alert. You are moving forward with this treasure fleet, and that's fine. Let's have you move up this way. Okay, you're gonna go on alert and just hang out there. You can actually just hop into that fleet commander. That is good. Is there anything over here? Probably not, right? You just never know. Interesting. It's like a shallow area connecting that stuff. Okay, yeah. Now we just kind of do the missionary thing for 1 last turn, I think. You settled right here, so we can just snag that. Get 1 more relic for ourselves. Oh yeah, I wanted to see. Can we? No, that can't be converted. Because it's not a city-state, it's just an independent power. I see. Okay. Okay, so we're not doing too bad then. 92%. I guess you move out right there. The chill. Anything going on up here? Anything being converted? I don't know what the red means. I would like to know what the red means. Some of them are red, some of them are not. Is that like majority is not converted still or something? I'm not really sure. Yeah, so many. Man, we have so many missionaries. It's absolutely insane. So many. You should actually just start moving down this way. Like, you're never going to get anywhere, but... Oh, this boat's healed now. I actually forgot this boat was down here. Ooh, did not mean to... Oh, okay. Thought I clicked that and I didn't mean to. Yeah, that's a free one there. Okay, let's click it because we're going to have missionaries to move. Probably not this time, it looks like. Amazing. That almost never happens. Oh, ooh, did we push the age? Tecumseh completed a milestone for enlightenment. Did that push the age? Oh, man. Can we, like, get some growth somewhere? Can we pillage stuff? Is there anything we can pillage here? You can pillage something. You can pillage culture. Okay. Settlement limit. Do we need to use any of this? Oh, what is this? 2 culture on great works displayed. We should probably be using that. So this helps with the I guess we don't need evangelism anymore. We can probably take that out. I mean, we're going to have this only for like a couple terms, but like 24 science as well. Happiness, great works provide one but see, I don't think that's happiness in the city. Maybe it is. That could actually be really good. 56 culture. I don't think we need this anymore. We can reslot it in the next stage. Let's get this culture slotted in there. We'll keep this because this helps with the growth. And in case we can do something this turn before we push it with the economic legacy point, we might be able to push growth somewhere and be able to grab that last science node as well. That's just wishful thinking though, I think. I don't know if I'll actually be able to do that. 481 culture, 639 science. That is crazy. Okay, we're still 91% religion. In terms of civics, I don't think we can really do much at this point. Might as well start working on mercantilism. We'll see what we can do there. Production in Rome. Wow, 4,000 gold we have saved up. That's so insane. I think that's gonna be really useful when we start the next age here. Hospital. See, the thing is, I don't know what these go down to. I think they go down to like 3 food at the next age. So is it better to have the walls up or is it better to have? Because like they still have the maintenance, don't they? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess we can throw down the bank here because now we have the happiness. Start it. Preslov, you can just build more walls. We'll be switching capitals soon anyway, so it's kind of meh. I don't want to decrease happiness anymore if we can help it here. So I should just put down some more walls. This is kind of a coastal city and all that. Yeah, it does not look like it does not look like we'll be able to take Mesa Verde, unfortunately. Yeah, because there's a lot of units in here. Like if we slam this, we're gonna just not be in range to do a lot. Does that use? Okay, I was afraid that was gonna use all his movement. That would have been a shame. So let's actually have you shoot the district. And then can you pillage? Let's just check if anybody can pillage anything. You can. There's growth. Well, not growth, but there's I should say. Let's do this. There's more food. Okay, can you pillage? Does not look like it. Can you pillage? No. Oh, you did get attacked. Okay, so let's put you here. Let's put you here. Let's have you heal. We can slam this. We can also slam this one. Let's do that. Let's slam this one as well. And then we can't pillage anything here. Oh, no, because this is our territory. Okay. That Lancer's kind of in the way. We can't shoot the Lancer, unfortunately. But what we can do is move you here. We'll pop you in. You can hit this Lancer. And then you can deposit this ship here. And we won't be able to make it up there with him. So you move up and you can fire on the district for huge damage. This guy is just kind of stuck over here. So I'll have you start kind of moving back around. These boats are kind of stuck over here as well, actually. But we'll have you move up just because, just in case. For some reason the age doesn't turn over. I don't know why it wouldn't, but just in case. Let's have, so we can actually have you get deposited back in here. And we can pop this crossbow out. And then we can have you focus fire this district. Okay, so that's completely gone except for that settler. You can slam this Lancer. Okay. And then you move here. You move here. You can actually drop somebody out here. And then we can hit this settler for what it's worth. You also have a swordsman that you can put here. Or swordsman, a man-at-arms, and then you can hit the settler. Do we get rid of him? Not yet. Man. Okay, I'm wondering if we, like, hang out and not push the age. So have you wait. Yeah, I wish we could get more damage in somehow. Can't. So you hang out there. Wait, can you fortify, actually? No. Already fortification here. There is Pachacuti that we could slam. I don't know if we really need to. I think we just hang out. Actually, let's have you start moving up to that town there. So the thing is, that treasure fleet will push the age. This one could oh, well, now it can't because I just used all of its movement. So we're kind of risking it a little bit by not using that treasure fleet. We're trying to capture that last settlement of Ben Franklin's before the age turns over if we can. Because once we use the treasure fleet, we're going to push the age. But if somebody else pushes the age, then we miss out on that point. Actually, we probably could have had you moving up this way too. Gosh, all the missionaries, it's so insane. Oh, see, it's a good thing I left you here. Oh, but I can't get into any of your urban districts. All right, well, next turn I can convert that back. Since that's being converted, let's actually have you move back up this way. Have you move back up this way. Same with you. And then it's kind of all we have around here. Let's have you move down. Okay, you hang out. And then you move up. Okay, this missionary can move. That's vegetated. These are all going to take a turn to... Oh, no, you don't. Okay, perfect. Gosh, 92%. The treasure fleet. Let's have you start moving over there. Mr. Treasure Fleet. You convert this back. What are we at? 90. Man, is there any way we can get a missionary here faster? I would love to hit 95% to see if that gives us what we need. Oh, he's got a settlement here, but we don't have enough time. Maybe we do. Man, this is gonna be so close. And like the thing is too, is they can just like this guy could convert something and throw everything off. That's like the silly part about all this. Man, that is so crazy. It might not even give us the extra thing at a, what's it called? 95% anyway. Worth a shot. We also have all this gold that we could spend on upgrades and stuff, but we're not going to. Could build some ageless buildings actually. Could build brickyard and saw pit here, but I don't know if it's worth it because I think we get more benefit from other stuff. Although we can build a stone cutter and that lasts into the next age. So let's do that because that'll carry over value and pay for itself. Could just throw all up if we really want. I think we wait for now, but we should get these stone cutters up if we can, or at least some improvements. Oh, this would have been good to have before. I did not even consider it. Granary would be good here. This is always going to be efficient. We've only got a few turns left. It's not worth it to put down a temple. We will leave this open because I don't think the brickyard and saw pit are too good. Do you need anything? Stone cutter. This is only a 2-4 stone cutter. There might be better ones that we can put down. 2-4, 4. You don't need anything. Agilis actually did not get repaired and we didn't build anything. So the stone cutter is more expensive, so we'll throw that down. Could build over the blacksmith because it is obsolete, but we don't need to do that yet. I think it makes more sense to put that. The altar, repair all. Completely forgot about Agilis and Saba. Stone cutter goes with sawpit for sure. Repair all. And then Agilis doesn't have a granary, which it could definitely take it with the granary here with the brickyard. Excellent. Saba should actually be specialized. I don't know what these are. Oh, it can't because it's unrest. But we could put down a granary. That is value. Did it put the granary down? Okay, it just didn't update on the UI. Okay, so now hopefully nobody pushes the age. Oh, of course we have some missionaries to move. But of course, you can all start, all the missionaries can start moving over to these extra settlements that were placed. Man, it would be so cool if we can get the 95%. If that gives us the extra. Oh yeah, this isn't converted either. Yeah, it's gonna be so close. It's gonna be very close. Neapolis is still being attacked. That's so silly. The one man at arms that's down here. That's so silly. Okay, he wants peace. He's gonna give us a settlement all the way up there. Gringara. I kind of want to take this just to take it. It's all the way up in his You know what? Let's actually get rid of that real quick. So we have gunpowder now for what it's worth. We're gonna go for future tech, even though we're not gonna get to research it. So this is not a city. All his cities are up here. So he won't give us 2. So I mean, I guess we might as well just take this. I mean, I feel like that makes sense. 92%. Oh, so now we, oh wait, converted. This needs repair. 94%. Can we do anything to get to 95%? Is there anything that we're missing somewhere? Can you get here? Can we get a piece of you? Oh, you know, you just, you don't want peace with us. Interesting. Will you give us anything? No, you just don't want peace at all. Okay. That is fine. Is there anything that we are close enough to convert? This rural tile is converted. I can't convert it this turn though. Hastings. Man, we're so close, yet so far. There's another settlement here. Of course, these are places that my missionaries are not anywhere near. But I guess that's just how it goes. Do not consider that. Maybe we should have missionaries where they haven't settled yet. All right, well, let's see if we can take Mesa Verdes somehow. So let's have you slam the settler. Okay, we have a promotion on you. We will grab you resolute. We'll grab you order. And then you will focus fire that district. We will have you bombard this lancer who is gone. You will capture, and we have captured Mesa Verde. And the reason we needed to capture Mesa Verde was because it became, I think, okay, I'm almost positive it was Ben Franklin's next capital, which obviously now Argos is his last city, but he couldn't give this to us, right? That was the main thing there. Was that if we didn't capture it, he wouldn't be able to trade it over to us. We could try and make peace with him now. Does he have anywhere else? That's fine. We're not going to wipe him off the face of the planet. So I'm glad he was so happy about it, though. Thank you, Ben. In terms of production, we probably don't need to do anything. Let's actually, well, yeah, okay, let's set up production. Oh, what do we do here? I guess Tarchon. Tarchon is 5 turns, a fleet commander 7. Let's get a Tarchon, I guess. We have an economic attribute point. Okay. +1 gold on resources in towns, 2 in distant lands. That's 119 gold per turn. That is massive. 15% gold towards purchasing in all settlements. I think this is more dynamic, so we're going to go for that. Then we have resources to slot. That's a town. So you go here for, we had a promotion over here on our fleet commander, which is awesome. We're going to go for Fusillade, and then we can get, that is so good. All right, so there's no way that we can convert anything else in time. Okay, so this is actually, which means we will definitely not be able to. All right, so I'm just going to take a look around really quickly, just in case. And if I don't see anything, we're just going to grab our treasure fleet because I don't want to lose that that node. I don't see anything, so we're going to go ahead and just use this treasure fleet. So we got cultural and militaristic golden age, 2 nodes and a node inside. Age of exploration is ending. We do still get the rest of our turn. So, I mean, I guess we will just scroll through our units here. We'll heal, even though everything gets healed. We'll just kind of hang out. Mesa Verde, I don't know if we need to actually repair everything, but we will absolutely put down this hidden fortress because we won't be able to do that when the age is over. So let's throw that, oh, for culture, throw that down there. Can we get another one? We can. Does everything get repaired? Because I think everything is more expensive to repair in the next age. And maybe somebody can let me know down in the comments, but I'm going to go ahead and repair these just so they're repaired and I don't have to pay extra in the next age. Gristmill should not change in price, so we're actually going to wait to build that. Man, we have 31 settlements. That is massive, massive. Okay, you hang out, you hang out. I'm just kind of just scroll through this just to make sure that we're not forgetting about anything, because all our troops are going to get rearranged anyway. I was trying to I was thinking like, what hotkey can I push instead of clicking wait all the time? You can't do anything, right? Let's have you just move, just because. Can we do something with you? Okay, you only give us 1. Just had to be sure. And Kaloa. So here's a question. Can we get to this mine and convert? No, we cannot. I mean, that's okay. Migrant, I guess you just move down to Axum and see if you can do anything. Man, it's crazy how many units we had. That was just so insane. Okay, so we are still at war with Pachacuti. Do you want peace at all, man? Really? Okay. I guess let's see what happens here. It should just, well, of course we have stuff to move still. So we'll just move that guy. But this should be the end of the age. 94%. So it's kind of funny. This 1% is literally this settlement here. Everything else follows my religion except for whatever new settlements exist that we just haven't seen, like this one here. That's so crazy. But this should be the end. Kaloa is fully converted. I think we did really well during that age. We definitely did a lot of enemy eliminating in that age. We actually covered so much territory. I think we're going to be in a really good position going into modern. I'm looking forward to the wars to come, to be fair. So we got 1 science, 3 culture, 3 military, and 2 economic. Man, 52 out of 12. That's so crazy. And look how many relics we had as well. Man, that is pretty sweet. In terms of legacy points, me and Tecumseh are tied. We are probably going to have to target him specifically in modern. Now that we have that land over where Ben Franklin used to be, since we essentially captured his entire empire, I think we're going to have a really good shot at doing that. 50% gold towards converting a town to a city. That's actually really nice. Obviously, know if we can get that this game. I don't know if it's just like the next game we play with Simon Bolivar, but we will we'll see. Okay, so we unlocked a lot. I actually didn't realize how much we unlocked. We could change our mementos, but we still don't have a ton of mementos unlocked yet, so there's so many. We need to work on unlocking some of these. Typically I like to play civilizations that I haven't played yet. In this case, we certainly need an emphasis on military. So the militaristic ones that we can pick from are Prussia, which we have not played yet, French, the Japanese, and that's it. I mean, I guess technically we could play any of them militaristically, but let's take a look at Prussia specifically. So units receive +1 combat strength for every unfriendly or worse civ relationship. That's literally everyone going into this age. We get the Stuka and we get the Hussar. +1 movement, +1 combat strength for every movement it has remaining. And then we get the, okay, so I'm probably going to mispronounce this, the Staatseinbahn. Prussian unique railroad, 2 gold, 2 production on rural tiles with a Staatseinbahn. This is interesting to me. So we have played the French already. They're very cultural. They do focus a lot on happiness, but I mean, we're going to kind of probably throw happiness out the window again. So we actually did very well with our happiness in exploration, I will say. So that was really, really good. I don't think this is the pick for us though. This says they're militaristic, but they don't seem to be very militaristic. So Prussia so far is the pick. Let's take a look at actually let's take a look at America. Okay, so 100 gold every time you improve a resource. Maybe that's okay. 30% production towards constructing Georgia Liberty. We get the Marine, which I'm not sure how strong they are. I have fought them before, but I think we were ahead in military, so I didn't really get to see how strong they are in good context. Oh, we have the Prospector. Claims a land resource outside of your regular settlement radius. That is interesting. If we build a rail yard and a steel mill, we can get the industrial park quarter, which increases the number of resources that may be assigned to the settlement by 2. So it doesn't give us the combat strength that we probably want, but that's a ton of production. That is so much production. Still kind of leaning toward Prussia though. We can play Buganda. So wait, actually, oh no, Nepal's down here. I was just curious. Buganda. Culture when pillaging buildings or improvements. That is definitely in our wheelhouse. Military and military land units gaining the amphibious ability, which I think means they don't have the combat strength reduction when they attack from water. 30% production towards constructing that wonder. Heals 10 from pillaging any tile. See, this is good. So, okay, this plays pretty strong into the traditions that we have from playing Bulgaria, right? Because Bulgaria, we have the 50% health from pillaging. We have the production from pillaging, like science, culture, gold. That goes back to our cities when we pillage that. So this kind of ties into that. The only thing we're missing is the growth, which I think was specifically Bulgaria, which I mean is not a deal breaker, but this would be an interesting choice. Okay, there's also Great Britain. 25% gold towards purchasing buildings, 25% production towards constructing buildings. Oh, it costs 50% more to convert towns into cities. I don't really like that. Battersea power stations under, I presume. This isn't too bad in terms of production and gold. +2 gold for every connected settlement. That's kind of cool. That is pretty cool. I like that mechanic there. British unique heavy naval unit. Enemy units in tiles adjacent to the target take 25%. 5 culture for every tile from your capital when you use the X. I'm not sold on Britain. So we've already played Japan before. When you overbuild, you get science. Equal to 50% of the production toward the Dogo Onsen. Okay, so the Mikasa is our special heavy naval unit. Is actually amazing because the first time it gets destroyed, it just respawns, so you don't lose it. Then you have the Zero, which is a fighter air unit, which has increased range for combat strength against other air units, and it can intercept enemy air units. So I'm not sure if there are other fighters. I imagine there are, but this is the one that's unique to Japan, which is pretty cool. And then of course we have the unique quarter, which is golden production heavy. I like that some of these quarters give you additional resources to be assigned. We did just play as Mexico. Hatshepsut could play as Russia. Cossack is only good in friendly territory, which we will not be fighting in friendly territory. I guarantee that. This is interesting. The Katyusha rocket launcher. So is +1 movement, lower base combat strength, but has know about that one. Seems situational. Okay, I think we're actually going to go with Prussia. All right, so I'm not knocking the pillaging capabilities of Buganda and the synergy, but while that's all well and good, I'm really digging the combat strength just overall. Prussia, the Hussar seems like it's going to just slam once it's in position, and the Stuka is going to be really fun to use because I actually really like the air combat once we get to that point. And of course the Staatseinbahn is just really nice once you get the ability to buy and build railroads and stuff like that. So I think we are actually going to go with Prussia here. I do always like these backgrounds, like the drawn backgrounds, and how like the leader is just always there as well. Like the art style is just very cool. Okay, so we are here in the modern age as Prussia. Okay, something to note. All of our settlements are unhappy. None of our resources have been assigned, which makes sense. Some of them have been assigned. Mesa Verde is 30 happiness? We'll figure that out later. Okay. I am really excited to get into this. Just doing take a quick look at everything here. We have commanders all over the place. Looking for one commander in particular, which is probably over here somewhere. Oh my goodness. We just have so much military. It's pretty amazing. But did we keep any of our fleet commanders? That is the other thing. So there's one. We should have more. Hopefully we have more fleet commanders than that. Wait, do we only get to keep one fleet commander? There's no way, right? I have to be like overlooking them somewhere. Maybe it's waiting for me to pick some legacy stuff. That's totally possible too. I don't think that, oh wait, wow. Okay, well, here's our, there's our navy. Holy, that is so cool. I'm really looking forward to this age here. We are already unfriendly with everybody, which means we have +6 combat strength out of the gate. We have our leader bonus, which gives us, I think, 403 more war support. Yes. And then we have Gate of All Nations. We just have so much going for us in terms of military. I know I should probably be patient and wait until the ideology stage to start fighting. I don't really want to. In terms of military strength, it looks like Pachacuti is the only one that can kind of match us in terms of military power. But I've yet to see a ton of military from him. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. But I'm really looking forward to getting all the legacies and stuff set up and digging into the modern age. So, but I am going to end this episode here. So if you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps the channel out massively. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.